No, brother. Way too many.
Transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
The realness of cash money, I just felt it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked because my hand I dealt it. Felt it vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. The bust off on some righteous, some hell shit. So radiant, I keep it dark from the welding. Cause you look goofy, so well quick. Body for real, monkey velvet. Body not for Mars, just a female's clip. At the day, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a life. I know I can spit my flows to shit. To a fly, so they just wanna crucify. A real man, I still stand with the silver hand. But with villain, It's not Cypress Hill, I'm telling shit. I'm one tough cookie, I don't follow, I set standards. Catch me, you gon' have to do more than scamper. Need more than scanners, I'm off the radar. I am as your goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others preach will I. Chase a high, drink paper opera. You stagnate while I straight evolve. At a read, I'm data space AC, yo. Busters stuck in the cage, face off. After the shape, the state use a fake, they fraud.
If they old and they camping, they get a pass. If they young, no road rage, but you can't come in a 75-mile-per-hour traffic at 45 fucking miles per hour. All right, it's the slow lane. You can't do that. But they were old. They get a big pass. They get a big pass. People like being dead, don't they? It's like being dead. Then you wonder why Negroes call themselves black or act the way they do, because they dead. They're not living. I'm not in a rush, these motherfuckers. Man, I'm an old cat. I mean, I'm in shape. But keep your women in check. I don't know. He must be abusive to her. She's looking at me, smiling her ass off. I knew. Hi, how you doing? Bye, niece, grandniece. Hell to the no. I like them old men. They know what they're doing. Them motherfuckers don't know. I ain't trying to teach a motherfucker origami. The hell? The hell? I look like trying to teach. Hell, I ain't no perverted motherfucker. Hell no. What that? No. You gotta be up by my age where I can work with it. I can dance and tulip and do the motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? I know. I don't want something out there talking about some still popping locking. Fuck. I need my snoo, somewhere I can just appreciate all that gold and age and, you know, fine wine and, you know what I'm saying? Let me turn this shit off. My beloved brother Tootle, man, turn this music off. Yeah, turn this off, the fan. It's about, it's supposed to be 70 something, but it felt like about 80 something. I listen to a lot of country music, right? I kind of put the rap music away. I got old school stuff, the message and stuff like that. But I had to because, you know, the longer you play that garbage, and I ain't trying to break no, hell, they ain't got nothing anyway. Y'all really don't know how it goes down. I can no longer, and everybody, and pretty much everybody knows, I can't call you black. I don't even like the word Negro, nigga. I don't like none of that. I don't like white, all that dumb stuff. And I know I've been doing it to make people comfortable. I can't do it. Because it's a spell, y'all. I can't parlay because, you know, when your energy is a little different, you feed it. And I can't make people comfortable because that's their lap leg. You know what I mean? You know, waiting for the baton to be handed off, and there's nobody behind them with a baton for them to run the race and win it. I can't be handing an invisible baton, you know, baton to somebody who's not in front, because that ain't your place. When we're supposed to be holding each other side by side. It's funny, you know. You see, there's a lot of judges. They think they have immunity because y'all allow a system to corroborate an ideology, and it's based upon white supremacy, which is fictional. It exists because ignorance have allowed it, thinking one is better than the other because of how people were nurtured into that or raised to believe that. Just like there is a fictional, I mean, say the person, yet they're all. And nobody sees it because they got an skewed eye. I can no longer do that. And so, like, the woman I love, she knows who she is. And I await her embrace. I'm doing things so different, you know. I want to get another service dog, right? And I'm coy about that. But thank goodness I know some ex-offenders who train service dogs, and they're good. And a couple of them are Mexican. They are wonderful brothers. I love them. You know what I'm saying? I love them. They're good brothers, man. I mean, if I was going to have a fight, I'd have them on my side. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? People who are close, and besides Tomias and everybody, you know. But they said whenever I'm ready, they'll train it up. I gotta go through the VA. You know, I gotta do all that. So I'm looking at Sarah Vista next Thursday